Hello and welcome. This is Train Simulator 2020 and this is the Railworks Austria 1216 series. Yes, Railworks Austria have done it again and they are bringing us a brand new loco, the 1216 series from the Austrian Federal Railways. In this video I'm going to be showing you what's included in the package, how to start up the loco, how to drive it, and we'll be looking at a bit of background information. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. The ÖBB 1216 is probably one of the most versatile and also most modern locomotives in Europe. It was introduced in March 2015 and specifically designed to be able to cross borders into other countries. So it is a very complex machine that can be driven in Austria, Germany, Italy, Slovenia and the Czech Republic. It seamlessly switches between all the relevant safety and overhead wire systems and is used to pull the railjet, high-speed train, intercities, Eurocities, regional trains as well as freight trains. This loco is also very powerful. In 2006, one of these locos set the world speed record for electric locomotives by reaching a speed of 357 kilometers per hour. This product is actually sold on the 3D Zug website. I'm going to post the link into the description and is available in two different packages. The base package is sold for 24.95 euros and includes 6 versions of this loco, and then there's the so-called Gold Edition for 29.95, which again has the 6 versions of the loco plus Eurofima carriages and 2 scenarios, and I'd say we're gonna have a look at that now. So here we can see the outside model of the loco, and as always Railworks Austria have done a really good job. Lots of small details all the way around. We can see the 4 pantographs and everything here, and yeah, these are the Eurofima carriages, and they're really neat because when you place them in the simulator they will randomly have different levels of dirt on them. So even if you create a long train, each carriage will look slightly different. The last one here actually quite dirty. One of the things I really like about this are the inside views of the carriage. Very detailed. You can have a good nice look around, and best of all there is loads and loads of them. By using the arrow keys you can just jump around between all the different compartments and use all kinds of seats, or just stand and look out at the window. And yeah, believe it or not, when you reach the end of the carriage there is the toilet and you can go inside and have a good look around as well. So there you have it. Go to the toilet in Train Simulator. The next thing I'd like to do is show you how to start up the locomotive. There are 2 options. One is the manual one and one is the automatic one, and we'll be looking at both. So once you're in the cab, the first thing we need to do is switch on the battery, and we do so by pressing Shift and B. So you can now see the displays slowly booting up. Now this is going to take a while, just wait until everything has finished. Once it's done, the screens actually go back off. So what you need to do next is put the reverser 1 notch forward. I'm going to show it to you on the HUD. So you just press once and go to position V. And the next thing we need to do is tell the loco where it is. So look on this screen to the side. This is a touch screen. You can see the ÖBB logo here. Press on it and then choose the system of the relevant country you're in. So we're going to choose ÖBB because we're in Austria, and confirm with OK. Next we need to choose the lighting system, so what kind of lights we want on the outside of the train. Press on this symbol. Usually it's the last one, so white at the front, red at the rear. OK, and confirm. Okay, so the loco now knows where it is, and what system to use. We can now raise the pantograph. In order to know when the pantograph is fully raised and receives power from the wire, again look at this screen. You can see this line going up, and that symbol at the bottom has turned from purple to blue. Once that is done, you can switch off the main switch. Okay, so now we are fully powered by the overhead power system. Just move the reverser all the way forward now, and that's almost it. The last two steps are that we need to release the accumulator brake by pressing the green button, make sure the red flashing stops, and finally press the brake valve. PCB and CIFA are always on by default. You can switch them off by pressing Ctrl Shift S and Ctrl Shift A respectively. And yeah, we are almost ready to go. The last thing I'd like to talk about is the power lever. Now the power lever by default is always in a locked position. This is a safety feature on these locomotives, and you need to push it down to unlock it before you can move it. And to do so, you need to press the E key on your keyboard. So you press E and then A at the same time, and then you can move it forward. Once it's unlocked, it works as always with A and D, so you can move it up, move it down freely. Now if you use the D key to put it to 0 and press D again, then it will be back in the locked position and you need to unlock it again. Now, like I said before, this is a safety feature, and you should do this every time you stop the train. If you are lazy like me, or you just don't want to go through the whole process every time, then all you need to do is press Ctrl, Shift and Z at the same time, and this will start the automatic startup procedure. So the train will do everything we've just done now, just on its own. So just wait until you receive the message that the startup procedure is complete. So we have that here now, and the last thing you need to do is you see the loco brake is on now, so all you need to do is release that. This is just so that if you are on an incline, the train doesn't start rolling away whilst it's booting up. And the other brake that is still on is the brake valve, so just press that white button and there you have it. So all the brakes are now releasing, and once again E and A, and then we can pull away, and that's it, as easy as that. Now, as always, the sound files for this loco are really good, and I thought it'd be nice for you to just have a listen when the loco is accelerating and stopping. So here we go. The last thing I'd like to talk about is a system that I don't think many people really use, but it's very useful. It's called the train length indicator, or the Roadrunner. So sometimes it's useful to know when the last carriage or wagon passes a particular point. So let's say we want to know when the last carriage passes this particular point. All we need to do is press the power lever twice. So you press E twice, like we've done before, and then you just wait until you hear a signal. There you are, you hear the meep meep sound, hence the name Roadrunner, and now you know when the last carriage has passed that point. Very useful for short platforms and of course speed signs. Okay, that was it. A very brief look at a very complex product. I hope you found it useful and I hope you liked it. Link is in the description and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.